Hello everybody, welcome back to another Space Marine 2 mod update for Astartes and a bit of a review for different weapon mods from somebody called Violet in the modding Discord. Now, as you can see here, you can't really see. Oh my god, you can't really see much here, but when you actually get into the game, it looks incredible. You've probably seen the screenshot from the thumbnail. But you know, I think it's pretty crazy. It's literally an arm-mounted hand cannon, which looks absolutely incredible. And of course, there is customizable. Well, there's Terminators in the game for the most recent update to the Astartes mod. Now, obviously, currently I'm running my mod as well alongside it. Well, we're not here for that today. We're not here for the Iron Kit Bash. We are here for the Astartes mod. And, well, in the Discord, they are known as Vifarius, or their Discord username is also Violette, or you could also just call them Violet. And they've made many different weapons. Some of the most well-known ones is, of course, this awesome Berserker axe. It's absolutely huge, and I'd probably use it on like maybe a Berserk Terminator. Throw on a helmet on there and just slap on this massive axe, and I think that'll look pretty cool. I've covered some of these weapons before, like this massive glaive. There's also an alternate one, which is like the white scar. I think it's like a white scar style one. I think that's really cool. I think is it other ones? No, there's not really any other thunder hammers, I don't think. Yeah, that's it for thunder hammers, and then there's nothing on the fists. But here is another good selection of a lot of weapons, like Xenophase. There's literally a White Scar's sword. There's a Black Templar sword there, which is pretty cool. And another one, right? That's an Imperial Fist sword, funnily enough. And Blood Angels. There's a Fulgrim sword there. And you know, there's many different things. If I jump on over to the Stern Guard, in air quotes, there are. You know, there's a White Scar chainsword. Is there any more? Yeah, so that's the only addition to the chainswords is the White Scar chainsword, and there is Titus's knife from Secret Level, which I think looks really cool. And really, honestly, these models are absolutely incredible. These are just melee weapons. She's also added actual firearms into the mod, such as is it the Godwin bolter pattern? That's really cool. I'm really happy about that. And of course, there is an Inquisition version of this, which looks absolutely incredible. Very high quality, and of course it's shiny. It's pretty cool. And a Phobos bolter, which is like your pre-heresy type stuff. Honestly, awesome work, and they deserve all the recognition that they've been getting. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome aspect, but again, we're here for the Astartes update as well. So here I am with my Terminator. Looks pretty cool. Let's put the Power Fist on there. That's not the Power Fist. There we go. Get the Power Fist on there. What do I have set up? So they're set up as Blood Angels. So let's set up my guy as a Blood Angel. Just quickly. Get rid of the Ultramarine. In those guys. Proceeds to make it an Ultramarine. Okay. My god, I'm making a mess of this. Right. Beep boop. Fly on down to the bottom. Slap that on. Sorry, this is just a really quick fly through. Just like that. Find the Blood Angel symbol. Now, funnily enough, I don't know how I did it, but I got this working with the symbol thing, working with Iron Kit Bash, and it's not perfect in many senses, but I do think it did works somewhat okay. And you know, do I just put the single blood drop? It's very difficult. I mean, the Lamentus one's a bit bugged, but yeah. Anyway, let's just put the normal Blood Angel symbol on there for you guys. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into the game like this. Nothing too crazy customized, so I don't have to mess about for the video. But yeah, I'll see you guys in Horde mode. I'm gonna test out all this stuff in Horde mode and showcase it in Horde mode so you see it to its full potential. And yeah, let's just get into it. So here we are in the Horde mode. Now I just want to clarify, a lot of those weapons that I showed off are very heavily work in progress at the moment. They're not ready for release. They're just in testing phase, and to show people that they work and you know that they're actually out there. But yeah, I love this, and the fact that Terminators is actually slow, unlike before when we originally got Terminators, they were at the same speed of the normal Space Marines. But now this is literally as fast as I can go with like the normal walking, and then of course this is sprinting. Not that fast, but I do think it makes sense, and I actually do appreciate the accuracy of like this type of. It's just more accurate and feels more immersive in that sense, and I'm really glad the Astartes team has absolutely nailed the feel of the Terminator. There's some Tyranids. So let's I'm gonna show off this gun for you guys. Let's look at that. Oh, and if you can't hear, I don't know if you can hear the audio, but funnily enough, the Terminator has Titus's voice lines, so. I'm not with it in this video apparently. I was on point the other day. I'm just not focused. There we go. Yeah, the only thing is about this weapon, this big arm cannon, is that it like he literally just pulls it off his arm. He pulls it off his arm and holds it in the other hand. But that's simply because it uses the heavy bolt gun to basically simulate like the barrel charging up. Crap. To lock in. There we go. I feel like I'm barely using this gun. So yeah, if you look here, even the barrel spins when you fire, which is absolutely crazy. What's left? Oh, it's one of those things. Of course. I just love these god awful things. It really messes them up too. Another bonus of the Astartes mod is that weapons actually feel like they hit. They're not all the enemies aren't just sponges, and they're certainly the weapons are very effective in many ways, and I certainly have more fun playing modded Space Marine 2 than I do vanilla at the moment, which is in a way kind of crazy, but at the same time it makes sense because you are playing an improved version of the game. That's completing our deal there. But yeah, another bonus thing of the Astartes mod is if you request a squad mate, the squad mate spawns in as your custom Space Marine. Funnily enough, as you can see, it's like I've gone for like a Mark IV style there. I know it's not perfect Mark IV, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. You probably noticed a bit of popping then. That sometimes happens when there's like, AI with you. I'm not sure what causes that issue. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. So now I do more range damage. I should absolutely melt these enemies now. Ooh. Oh yeah, the AI also use their abilities and stuff, which is absolutely crazy. Let's just pop. There we go. So yeah, the Terminator class is really powerful, as well as if you have, there's additions to the Astartes mod on the actual web page. It's like non-restricted classes, for example, and I know they're also working on a separate ability, not using the Iron Halo from the support class, the heavy class, whatever you want to call it. And basically they're trying to make a teleport ability, which looks absolutely incredible. Again, this is very. They just wanted to get the customization sorted, I think, and it's really cool. I'm really happy that they've put so much effort into. You know, it began small. The Astartes model, that's another issue right there. There's a couple of issues. Of course, you'll have issues with the modded game, but you know, it's not perfect, but it's actually really fun when done right. And you know, I'm really glad that someone finally made like basically a better version of Space Marine 2. Let's get rid of that guy. Activate this. Oh.
Targeting system is functional again. Firing will recommence immediately.
There we go. I definitely need help. My god. I'm really just been throwing away my health this whole time. You would not. Oh, I just did that twice. Didn't mean to. Trust me, I'm good at the game. I promise. The relic. Some guardsmen. I like some guardsmen here. Oh, again, popping. I think that just happens when it comes down to like stuff spawning in, stuff like that. It's not really a huge issue. Game's still playable and stuff like that. And sometimes it pops like because of this guy. It's completely invisible. It is an issue when you play as a Terminator. But if you play as any of the other classes, for example, like they're all actually accurately named as well. Like your Stern Guard, you've got your Intercessor, you've got your Reaver, you've got your Blade Guard. I think there's one called the Eliminator, and then of course you've got your Heavy Intercessor, which is the heavy class. And they're all accurately named, which is exactly what people want. Bit of a frame drop there. Oh, that's why. But yeah, I do believe the Terminator class is absolutely insane. It feels like my games. Oh, there we go. See, look, he's popped back in the game. Had a little funny do, and he's just back like that. I can guarantee. Yeah, just like that. He disappeared. Oh, see, he just pops in and out. It is a bit of an issue with the game. I think it's the bot side of things. I don't know if it's since the 9.0 update. Not 100% sure, but I do believe that it's just they'll fix it eventually. It's the whole yin and yang of modding is, you know, you get one awesome thing and you have to deal with a little bit of a glitch or something, a little bit of a graphical issue, and well, you know, the game still looks good and I have a lot of fun playing it. Of course, you get frame drops and stuff like that. Just like that. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Hold on. There we go. It pulled me out of my game then. That was actually kind of terrifying. I was scared I was going to get like some sort of black screen. There we go. Now, if this recording just cuts short, it's because my PC crapped its pants. Oh my god, I think the game's gonna crap its pants before my PC. I think it is my PC more than anything. I do need a better GPU. I'm currently running it's an NVIDIA 3050. It's probably better off if I had at least a 3090 just for the game. But you know, I can't really afford that right now. and well, it's not really your problem to worry about. You just come here to well, watch me play. I said Terminator in Space Marine 2, which is absolutely insane. So, you know, I just feel like I've been yapping on for the last 5 minutes. I will be just going to wave 5 just so then you guys can see basic gameplay of the Terminator. But if you want me to start doing gameplay where there's no commentary at all, please let me know in the comments. I do feel like sometimes I see these videos on YouTube where there's no commentary at all, and they're getting a couple more views than me. Well, not a couple, a lot more views than me. But you know, it's something I suppose I've got to work on in the sense of editing and stuff like that. And it might be, maybe people don't want to listen to me talk. You never know. It's, oh, there's a lick to that. I shouldn't have done that. Yep. He's messing me up real good. What? Oh, I parried too early. Okay, I've had enough. It feels sometimes like I'm fighting the enemies to try and get my frames back. It's kind of funny actually, but it's only negative of having a, well, it's a mid-end PC. I wouldn't say it's a high-end or a low-end, because if it was low-end, I'd be running on the lower settings. There's a shotgun there. I thought it was a crack. There we go. More popping, really? So the AI should be leaving now.
This information should prove valuable to the Imperium. Well done.
There we go. I sort of know the combos of the power fist. He's still here. Is he lost? You good, bro?
Do not stop moving.
I think the bot's trying to leave, but the game's bugged.
One less trap.
I just love the execution. Just the crunch.
Target destroyed.
I'm looking forward to see what this weapon is like up against a, say, a Carnifex, something like that. I'm going to go towards the exit so the AI can leave. I think he's really struggling.
The foe is still out there. Use this time to resupply.
There we go, I think he's left. Shouldn't be as much popping and stuff like that. I do think it's simply because of the bots and the customization. I think there's something going on there. So the final wave, here we go. As a Blood Angels Terminator, which is, I'm a big fan of the Blood Angels, Iron Warriors, Silver Templars. You know, they're all very different chapters, funnily enough. And you know, like the Silver Templars are very focused on getting to the front and like holding, like basically bonding with their weapons, wanting to get a strong bond with the weapons, as well as well, just getting to the front, basically killing the strongest enemy first in some sort of pseudo 1v1, or I think it was the I forget what they're called, when they had a massive war against Nurgle and his legions, and the Death Guard sent a warband to an Ultramar. I'm not 100% on the lore, but I know the Silver Templar said, fuck it, let's go kill the biggest thing there, and basically killed a massive, I think it was like a champion of Nurgle, and basically won the battle on that planet simply because they killed the champion, and the rest just like doled out basically. That's like me trying to reiterate what I read / heard in the YouTube videos about the Silver Templars. Honestly, I'm not really a big reader. Don't know if that's obvious. Just get rid of that. Is there anything? Does it like to? Of course. I think I've killed everything else before the actual boss. I didn't even mean to do that. You can see that I hate Neurothropes. They spin their shit around like it's some sort of like... It's actually crazy. There we go. I think another thing as well in this mod is you get some health every time you do an execution, which is actually kind of huge in a way like the normal game just doesn't do that. It only does it for the Vanguard class. Let's see how well this goes. Okay, there we go. I'm really just throwing this away right now. Power of a relic, I just knew this was going to happen. Oh well, I was going to fully show you to the end, but apparently I just get stun locked. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, trust me, I am better at the game. I'm just, well, not on... I haven't got my head screwed on straight today, apparently, so... yeah, I promise I am better at this game. And I'm probably better with the power sword, to be fair, but, you know, I just figured I'd go into something looking more like a Terminator with a power fist. And yeah, that is about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this little showcase of what has updated and been added to the Astartes mod. And, you know, I think it just the progress of this mod has been absolutely incredible, and I'm really proud of the team of what they've put into the game. And of course there is also Violette, who's made all these weapon mods, and of course is working on customization for the Terminator as well, which is also incredible. So yeah, that is about it for this video. If you did like this video, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Leave a comment on what you think of this current version of the Terminator in Space Marine 2 Astartes mod. And yeah, Don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on everything Space Marine 2, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.